Hey, it's Monica, and welcome to a special edition of Spiritual Success TV. It is the attorney edition. So my name is Monica Reyes, for those of you that don't know me, and I am an attorney. I've been an attorney since 2008. I had a successful law firm for about 5 years, successful like multi-million-dollar law firm. We grew very, very fast. And along the way, I realized that I was not feeling fulfilled. And I started to lose passion for my practice. And so after reading and I started to meditate because I learned that, I learned the power of meditation before, I started to feel a difference and I started to feel more connected. And I ended up reaching, as you can tell, success on a whole other level, and just happiness, depths of happiness and fulfillment that I'd never realized were even possible. And so I ended up leaving law because I felt so incredibly compelled to show others the existence of this life. And so here I am. You might have seen my I was just featured in Above the Law, a blog, the title was what transitioning out of law really looks like. So I wanted to make this video because I just came back from a business mastermind retreat, and while I was gone, I had a few inquiries from that blog from attorneys all over the country, and some of them were like, I lost passion, can you help me? And so I felt like I wanted to make this video so I can show you and just tell you a few tips on kind of starting that path towards finding purpose in your practice. So what is spirituality? Spirituality is not a religion. It's love, really. It's love. It's loving life. It's loving each other. It's just opening your heart so that you transition from sort of I, me to we. Understanding that, and it's really just raising your consciousness. There are, 12 stages of consciousness, and as you start to, shift consciousness, you'll start to see this, your energy becomes expanded. How your awareness becomes expanded. Your capacity for learning becomes expanded, and you'll actually start to see that there's a bigger picture. We're all a part of a bigger fabric. You might have experienced coincidences at some point in your life. You're like, whoa, or maybe you thought something had happened. So that's all part of it. We're way more powerful than you may think, and everything is happening really for you. You're creating your life as you know it, and it's just like getting a hold of that and stepping into this place of empowerment so that life is happening for you versus feeling like life is happening to me. Like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? It really isn't. It's happening for you, creating it at every moment, actually. And I don't know if you've heard the term thoughts become things, but thoughts really do become things. Every thought at some level creates form, and 80% of our thoughts are actually negative. So what I do is I help attorneys, I help professionals, type A, high achievers, find more fulfillment by getting a control of this out of their mind, so that they can really, really find and tap into infinite creativity, infinite intelligence, and infinite happiness, and just seeing life as infinite possibilities, because that's really the way that it is. We just don't always see it that way. So my first tip for you would be find out who you are. Who are you? What are your strengths? What are your passions? Do a personal inventory. If you haven't already done that, it is so important. That was the first thing I did when I hired a business coach in the second year of my law firm, and I can tell you it was life-changing. What I realized was I was a creator. I'm creative, which is why it made sense. I don't like litigation because I don't really love, people don't energize me. Really, ideas energize me. My business partner, she was energized by people, which made sense as to why she loved to network. She loved the business development side. She loved sales, customer service, that kind of thing. So it's really important. If you're not in tune, you're not aligned, you're practicing in an inauthentic way, you're going to be unhappy because it's not you. So it's important to take a personal inventory. So that's the first thing that I did. I even wrote down all my fears, like what am I afraid of, and just knowing this is the beginning of a journey of self-awareness will serve you so much. You can be creative with the practice areas that you choose, the way that you run your firm, as long as you start with who you are. And even the branding, law firms are a business, believe it or not. So figuring out who you are and really, stepping out and will make you so much happier versus and I remember being, in suits and Navy and just not me. I'm silly, I'm quirky, I'm fun, and I'm creative. And the minute I was able to like expand those wings, I was so much happier. The other tip would be meditation. Meditation is super important. It's going to reduce your stress. It's going to make you smarter. It's going to improve your memory, and it's going to allow you to connect to your intuition and allow you to connect to moments, which moves me into mindfulness. The art of mindfulness is being present, savoring each moment. You only have this moment. We get stressed out because we're worried about the future and worried about the past. Really all you have is right now. And I have lots of like fun tips and tools that you can use. If you want to check out my YouTube page, I have tons of them. If you have any questions, I would love to help you. Just email me if there's a meditation or a mindfulness trick. I'll send it to you. My email's below. I hope you enjoy this video. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Take care.